Hello there, Darkness1852, bringing you a battle with Chongo from TPX forums. He wanted to test his team, and I wanted to use the Sunflora, so I decided to bring a Sun team. Anyway, let's start the battle. I send out Yuko Kurama, my Scarf Ninetails. He sends out his Heatran. I know I'm going to be faster since I'm Scarf, so I just go for the hidden power fighting, thinking that would do a lot. But it does, like, nothing. And he earth powers, which I'm like, ah crap, I'm gonna die, but I live. So I send him back, and I go into Kaguya, Lunar Princess, Mistress of Entei, and she just dances around the earth power. So he goes into Gliscor, as I try to T-Wave, but he dodges that. He protects his Sky to 5 Ice Beam, so he does. So I know he's gonna switch, so I decided to go for another T-Wave, and I T-Wave the incoming Happy V. And that's one less thing slower, so I just set up a light screen to see what it wants to do, and he sets up Stealth Rocks. I'm like, great, rocks. So I switch out, and I go into 2 Scoops, who is awesome, as he just knocks off my Life Orbs. Here I thought about going for a growth, but I assumed Heatran was going to come in to take the Solar Beam, so I just go for Earth Power instead, which I am happy it actually learns, because Cerebi is a stupid liar and says it doesn't, but it actually does. So he sends out a Self, which happens to be Scarf, and I'm like, Scarf to Self, oh, I just got tackled by Mr. Woodson, which, some NFL team guy. I don't know, but I just got sacked. So I send out Papaya to take out his Screw Robin, he's the fucking Batman. And I just go for a Solar Beam, because nothing on his team will enjoy taking a Solar Beam now that Heatran is gone. And that does a third, since I am lefty, he's not Life Orb, but Papaya is just dancing. Light screen goes off, I go into Yoko Kurama, switch advantage to get a free switch in, but he double switches and goes into Batman. Mother effing Batman. So I get the switch initiative and go back into Papaya. So I just Solar Beam, just trying to get some damage on this thing. And Batman does not like the light, so he just gets obliterated by a critical hit beam from the sun. So out comes Mr. Woodson, and I know he's going to U-turn because that's just too predictable. So I go into Campfire. And he just kindles the fire, and the raging fire is just burning with passion. And the smart move would probably be to close combat, but I want to see if Sun Boosted Flurpit's Choice Banded will kill it, and it does, and that does a lot. So he goes into Woodson, and I am predicting that this is my thought process, I am predicting that he's going to predict my Psychic, and I'm going to go into Papaya to take the Psychic, so he's just going to U-turn. So I'll just stay in with Ape to take the U-turn that he's predicting I'll go into Papaya, but he just sent Headbutt, so I die. So anyway, we get some Kaguya on Cresselia action. There can be only one Lunar Princess. So I Thunder Wave, and at the time I thought this was a good move, but this was a huge mistake, especially when I saw Combine. I literally went like that. Great, I am so boned after that Combine. So I set up a light screen as he just continues to Combine. Lefties gain, and I switch out, going into Papaya, thinking I need to put this thing to sleep, and once I went in there, I realized the thing is paralyzed, I can no longer sleep it, and now I am slapping myself. Just did that now. Well, anyway, I figured all I can do is just Solar Beam it, since that's all I can really do now is just attack it, and I get a critical hit and a para. So I just need like another crit and another crit or para to take it out. So I'm just praying to take this Cress out, but it doesn't kill. Papaya just didn't have enough Papaya juice to wanna be OU. I don't know. Bad joke is bad. Well, anyway, I switch out. I go into Bolgorn, thinking, well, this thing's got a lot of combines up. I'm better off attacking it from a physical side. So my screen wears off. No big deal. Power Whip it just to see how much it will do. XP 3-hit KO from Mixed Tangrowth. So Bogorn just beasting out. Power Whip again. Life Orb, and he just Moonlight recovers. So I'm thinking, alright, as long as I still have Bogorn, I still have a shot. As long as he's still alive, I can still hopefully at least not get crust sweeped. But I fail to kill, he fails to get paralyzed, and I just die. At this point, I realize it's basically game. Because Papaya can't do crap since it's got Calm Minds up. I can't sleep it. All I can do is just Solar Beam and pray for 1,000 Parahaxes. But he's Psychics, and I take it like a beast. It's not enough to crack the Papaya. Oh! And another Solar Beam. Just trying to take that thing out. But, long story short, this is pointless. I guess I'll speed it up to ×4 at here. So, yeah, ×4. I can't even touch this thing anymore, and he's just gonna kill me off with Psychics and Moonlights, unless I get Paraxes, which I don't. He Moonlights it here, I'm just basically game over, man. So, great game, Chongo. It was fun. Too bad I didn't get the Sunflora sweep I wanted. Especially since you're like, oh my god, I've never been so scared of Sunflora in my life. Which, you know Sunflora. 2 scoops a day. It's all Chuck Norris needs to start kicking ass. So, at this point, I'm just like, I want to see how much a +6 Psychic will do to Crest with the light screen up. So I'm just letting him set up. Just waiting for him to just start damaging me, but can't win them all. So happy I got to use Sunflora, which is epic awesome. And I think here we get to see how much it does, which does nothing. Holy crap, Crest, how bulky are you? Taking +6 Psychic like that. With that light screen resistance and that resisting Psychic, but anyway, good match, Chongo. Hopefully this time it records. It's like a third time just recording this end part because Windows Movie Maker decides to be a giant jerk. But yeah, good game. Hope you liked your Sinnoh testing tourney. I liked using Sunflora. I liked that little chat we had that you said you've never been so scared of Sunflora in your life. Well, anyway guys, see you later. Signing out.